So, good morning, everyone. I know people might be busy trying to get children ready for school or trying to get to work. I am already at work, ready for the day, ready and excited for the day ahead. Well, so hopefully, when you're settled, you can go back and watch this video. I hope you have a lovely day at work or getting the children to school, whatever you might be doing. I hope it all goes well for you. So I thought I'll go live really, just to introduce the new series I'm doing. I'm doing a new series and I'll be giving practical tips on keeping fit in your 50s. So this will be targeted to those who are in their 50s because I turned 50 last year and a lot of my friends are in their 50s now. Almost every week I'm going for a birthday of someone in their 50s, so that's the time for it. We are all turning 50, 51, or in our 50s. So this series is targeted to you, if you're in your 50s or just about to enter your 50s, this is for you. Okay, I'll be sharing practical tips. I've already done an introduction. So if you haven't watched the introduction to this series, please go and watch it. Okay. It will give you a foundation for what we're doing. And in that introduction, I explained about health and how health happens. The key thing is that health doesn't just happen, because if it just did, then everybody will be healthy. We wouldn't need to do anything. But unfortunately, there is a template, there's a pattern to good health. It doesn't just happen. And that's why so many are not in good health. You're in your 50s, but you're bothered by so many illnesses. You're just not living your life fully the way you're meant to. And my channel is all about being mentally, emotionally, and physically fit. That's what my channel is about. Okay. When we talk about being mentally fit, I believe that, so health is not just a matter of that you don't have any illnesses, you don't have any diagnosis. So yes, there's the absence of illness, okay? That's health. But there's also the aspect of being mentally, emotionally fit as well. Okay, and there's a difference. So when you're mentally fit, your thinking faculties, your mood, all those things are in good health. So health is not just physical, there's a mental aspect to health. So I've started this series. Please go and watch. I've done the introduction. It's going to blow your mind. Honestly, I have about 50 practical tips I'll be sharing for those in their 50s. So please make sure you subscribe. Come along. Let's learn together. So there are many people in their 50s who are suffering from depression, suffering from anxiety, suffering from panic attacks, and so on. So that means that mentally they are not in good health. Do you understand the difference? So there's physical health, but there's mental health as well. There are many who are suicidal or who are self-harming. Hi, thank you, Sampat, for joining my live stream. You're welcome. So mental health is really important, okay, as well as your physical health. And then we talk about emotional health. Emotional health. Emotional means that you're able to control your emotions. You're not the type of person who just flies off the handle at the slightest provocation. You just fly off the handle. That's emotional health. You're emotionally intelligent. There are some people who are so intelligent educationally, but emotionally, they're not intelligent. They don't understand how their emotions affect other people. They don't understand how to read a room emotionally. They're the sort of people who, when they emotionally, they don't just get life. So that's what we mean by emotional health. So you can be super intelligent, and it often seems that those who are super intelligent academically are the ones who are emotionally poor. They don't understand emotions at all. So for you to be in good health, you have to be mentally, emotionally, and then physically healthy. There are three aspects, and we'll be addressing all these ones, okay? Now, when we talk about physical health, I'm not talking about whether you're diagnosed with an illness. So you might have a physical condition. They may have told you you have I don't know, diabetes, or you had a stroke, or you have high blood pressure, or whatever. So that's part of physical health. But also, you might not have a diagnosis, but you're not physically strong. I remember going to a water park with some friends. You know, a water park, there are lots of water things to do in a water park. And so we were in this water park, we were doing the different activities. There was one in particular where you had to walk across a pond holding on to a rope. So there was a rope across the pond. You have to hold on to that rope to be able to walk across the pond. They also had blocks in the water. So you could step on the blocks. You could step on the blocks to walk across the pond. But these blocks are movable. So you're holding on to the rope. You're walking on the blocks to walk across the pond. You're stepping on the blocks, but the blocks can move. You don't know which one will move. And if a block moves, you might find yourself falling into the water. So we did that with a group of us. And you know, I was the only person who was able to walk across the pond. Because the rope, if the block shifts, you have to be able to carry your weight. You're holding on to the rope. You have to be able to carry your weight. And I walked across this pond. All the other people fell into the water. All the other people who were doing it with me fell into the water because once the block gave way, they couldn't hold themselves, they fell in. And I'm not saying it out of pride, but I'm trying to make the case to help you understand that physical health is not just the absence of disease, it's not the absence of illness. Do you understand? There's a component to it that has to do with you being able to carry on your daily activities without being breathless, for example, without having palpitations, without finding that simple things take the wind out of you. So that's what we mean by physical health. So there are three aspects. There's the mental health, emotional health, and physical health. Okay. So I'm starting this series. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you watch. I've done the introduction. Go to my site, Mentally, Emotionally, and Physically Fit Person channel. Go and watch the introduction to this series. And I'm telling you, you really enjoy it. It's inspired. It's there to help you because I really believe that by the time you're in your 50s, you should be enjoying life. You should be mentally, emotionally, and physically fit. That is what this is all about. So I've done this live just to introduce you to the series and to let you know I've done the introduction so you can go and watch it. Do you know that so many people in their 50s are living with regrets? They're living with low mood. They're not able to, they wake up and they wish they are not even awake. It's a sad state to be in, and it doesn't have to be that way. So in this series, we'll be tackling all that, okay? So wherever you are, I wish you a lovely morning. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the channel, okay? See you very soon. Bye for now.